Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Valley Lacrosse stream. We're back. We think we got everything working. We're going to try to introduce a couple of things tonight that we'll get to. Got a second camera we're going to take a look at that we can change views. That's very exciting. Number two, we're hopefully going to also introduce instant replay. It might all work and maybe none of it will work, but we'll give it a shot and see exactly how it all goes. Here in a little bit, we just got some pregame announcements going on. And we should be to live lacrosse in about 7 minutes. We played the anthem. Soon we should have the compensatory meetings of the two teams at the field to get final instructions from the officials. Then we'll be on to live lacrosse. In the booth with me this evening, Ken Hutton. He will be on camera number 1, and Steve Bond making his first appearance of the year. He'll have the human interest camera, also known as the close-up cam. Thank you. I couldn't think of what it would be called. So we'll see. Right now, we're on camera 2. You'll know it's Steve Bond's camera when you see the little histogram in the picture. I'll switch now. No histogram, that is camera number 1. So it's all looking good. We're back to camera 1. I'm going to switch. I'm going to quit talking about the cameras. I just wanted the viewing audience to understand what we had going on. Well, I can't even see the game. Oh, we're going to try to make the clock work. We're going to try to make the score work. We're going to try to make the cameras work, the sound work. We are committed. A good Rosemount team, they come in at 6-5, but 4 of their losses have been to very close and good teams. Their one lopsided defeat was to Lakeville North. And we're at live lacrosse. We've got the everything going. Pearson Hannell out there. Hunter Sherwin's going to scoop. He's not going to get it. It's still Jackson Gilmore, still contested. Gilmore kicks it, stoops it. They're swiping at it, everything. Now it's going to come way over here, and Rosemount is going to get possession, and they'll have the first possession in there. And Pearson Hannell, he's going to get long stick 14 now to Rossman's man as they go back to X. Aaron Bond as Rosemount settles and tries to get all their players on the field. It's Hannell, Sherwin, and Colson at defensive midfielder with Aaron Bond, Jacob Rossman, and Cole Hutton, number 17 again. Rosemount's content to send it around. It looks like a zone defense here by the Valley to start out. Maybe a little matchup zone. I don't know. They're not really coming out too far, but they're quite a ways away. Aaron Bond moves out, but he's well away. Connor Colson now. Cole Hutton ready to double team right away. So an offensive perimeter all so far as the Valley is in some sort of zone type defense. Pearson Hannell now come out, but he'll just let him go. That's a long ways away. Cole Hutton now with a little defensive pressure. Comes back over. Those you in Streamland, it is correct. We're at 0-0. We got a good clock going. Still going to just change everything. Everything is Rosemount moves, but the Valley doesn't. Far side alley. Now it comes behind the net. He's going to step around, take a shot, and that's going to beat him just on the short side. So that's going to open our scoring. Rosemount takes the lead 1-0. I've hit the reset button on the clock. That was embarrassing. I had it right. We're at 10-11. Let's see if we can adjust that. Give them a point. Jackson Gilmore is going to get that one. He's going to bring it in. He's going to take a shot. Just missed wide of the net. And we're at 10:03. We'll get those clocks synced up here shortly as Zach Hood with the ball behind the net now. He's going to bring it around. He's going to dodge a little bit. Rosemount looks like they're in straight man-to-man defense. Far side, that's going to go over the head of Carter Harris. So on the restart, unforced turnover, it'll be Rosemount, far alley, long stick with it. Zach Hood ready to ride. Gets it up to the middle. Sherwin's there. They're going to throw it over his head. Sherwin in hot pursuit. He's going to be met by Will Townsend is going to slow that attack down. And now it's in the near side alley as Rosemount waits to get all their players back on the field as we're under 9.5 to go in quarter number 1. Looks like now we've matched up man to man for the Valley. Aaron Bond in the far side end zone. He's going to stay with them, keep him wide. Five's going to come and get a pick. He's not going to use it there. He's going to use it. Aaron Bond's going to stay with him. They tried a little give and go, but a nice job defensively to shut that down. Now out to Connor Colson's man, way out 30 yards from the goal. Looks like he's got the short stick Colson, and he's going to look to initiate with some sort of dodge. He's going to go left side, doesn't really draw a slide. Sherwin and Colson switch, and that's a nice save by Jamison Zachary. Aaron Bond picks up the rebound. He'll go to the far alley. He's going to look, and he'll just send it back to Jamison Zachary as the Valley looks to clear. Zachary's going to bring it out. A good move there by Carter Harris to free himself, but it makes it all the way over the top to Cole Hutton. Hutton's going to get it into the offensive end. He's going to send it right down. Ooh, he had a wide open. Looks like Zach Hood just tried to take a shot before he had possession. That ball is loose. Hood had it for a minute. Now Sam Arndt's going to give chase with the long stick from Rosemount, still available, and Rosemount's going to pick it up in the near alley. Carter Harris with a little bit of a shot and it back to the goalie. Now they're going to look to clear on the far side, and now they're back in that offensive end. We got a whistle and a stoppage and a failure to advance. So on the turnover and the restart, Connor Colson's going to run it back into the offensive end. He'll get a touch. He's going to slow it down. He'll send it over to Sam Arndt. Connor will exit as Caleb Nelson joins the fray, and Alex Gilbertson now on the field to complete the bevy of attackers for the Valley. Gilbertson now in the far alley. He's going to send it back near side to Caleb Nelson. He's going to back it out. He's got a short stick on him. He'll look to initiate. It's going to come down the alley. He's going to take a shot and score unassisted. And that'll bring our score back to even. Let's hit the replay button and see if we can get our first replay of the year. Here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. We got replay going there. You can see it come right down that near side, put it nice 5-hole shot for Caleb Nelson. He's going to bring the score back to 1-1. Officially, we're at 7:38 on the clock. I was a little bit delayed in stopping it there. Let's get our face-off camera going. We've got Jackson Gilmore out, Pearson Hamill near side, Cole Hamill, on the far side. That ball is still, and Rosemount's going to come away with it and get possession as Cole Hamill gives pursuit. Oh, nice move by number 15, but a better save by Jamison Zachary. And now he outlets it to Pearson Hamill, and Hamill brings it down into the offensive end. He's going to hit a streaking Kaldenbach. It's going to go off his stick. Braden's going to scoop it up. Nope, he's just going to push it back, and looks like Zach Hood with the ball now. As they get it, he's going to dipsy-do. He's going to get by two people. He looks to get inside, can't quite get inside. He'll take it back to X, settle it down as the full complement of players get out there. Again, it's Arndt, Hood, and Bell on attack. Kaldenbach, Gilbertson, and Nelson as the ball is to Gilbertson, far side, short stick on him. He'll start a dodge down the far side alley. He gets a step, switches to the right hand. Nice shot, but it's going to go up and over everything. Backed up behind the net by Tyson Bell. We're at 6:38 on the restart in the near end zone. Hood coming over to set a potential screen for him. The players switch. Bell now with a short stick on him behind the net at X. He puts a move on. A guy Stremmels. He's going to wrap around through the crease. Not on net, but it's going to be backed up near side by Braden Kaldenbach. He's got it now on the restart near alley. He'll send it up to Sam Arndt. Arndt will spin it over to Caleb Nelson, and in the far alley to Alex Gilbertson. Gilbertson, long stick on him. He's going to pivot, come down the near side. 2 versus 2. Lot to match. He sends it back to Bell, back over to Nelson, and it's going to come out near side to Arndt. He'll send it over to Kaldenbach. Kaldenbach, he's going to do a little dodge, left-handed shot. Nice low, but it doesn't get all the way through the goal. Blocked in front. Nice play by Gilbertson to just send it over to Nelson. He's going to get a little double team, settle things back out, and maintain possession. We do have a whistle and an equipment stoppage. Let's see if we can get a close. Nope, too late, too late. Nothing against anything. But on the restart now, we're at Nelson down to Bell, who will bring it back into the end zone. We got the sound going. Oh, everything couldn't be better right now. Bell's going to come around. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage. Ward, we got a ward on Tyson Bell, so that's going to go over to Rosemount as they look to clear against the Valley Ride. Goaltender with it now. He's going to send it right up to the middle of the field. Tyson Bell and Sam Arndt are both going to sandwich him, but he's going to get through. Get into the offensive end. Pearson Hanel is there now. Connor Colson joins, and here comes Elijah Deutsch on the far side as a defensive midfielder. Back to man, it looks like. Connor Colson is going to pick up number 5 coming down the near alley. Now to Rossman's man, and the ball will get back to X where Aaron Bond will provide defensive pressure. Now over to Cole Hutton's man at the GLE, and back up the far side as Rosemount plays around the world. Near side, Ashmark. Back to Rossman. Now they're going to switch directions. Send it back the other way again, all perimeter right now. Valley back, he's going to back it out. He's got the short stick, Deutsch on him. Good job, Deutsch in on him. He's going to force him back in the alley. There's a crossfield one. He's going to get around, and a nice play and a shot. And that's going to bring our score to 2-1 in favor of Rosemount. Let's check the replay of that goal, see how that worked. Nice cross-court pass. He's just going to come in the middle. Nice left-handed shot. Looks like it just beat Jamison Zachary over the shoulder. So that makes it 2-1. We're officially at 4:27 on the clock. 4:27 on the clock. And back at face-off, we've got Jackson Gilmore. Near side, Pearson Hanel. Far side will be Carter Harris now at midfield. Off Jackson Gilmore, that one's still contested. We got a number of players down. No one can seem to scoop it up. This turf must be a little bit rough this morning, but Gilmore's going to pick it up. He's going to lose his stick. He's going to get pushed over. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage. Oh, we're going to get a loose hold on the Valley, and that's going to go to the chagrin of many. Even those in the broadcast booth didn't quite see that one. But that's going to go over to Rosemount with the 1-goal lead. Sherwin and Chernus both on the field now as short stick defenders. And now Rossman's going to repel him back into the alley on the near side. Makes it back. Cole Hutton back there with number 13 for Rosemount. He's going to look, circle. He'll get it out to Gavin Chernus's player. And now way back out top as Sherwin and Hanel decide who's going to take who. And now it's back Sherwin on the ball. He's going to jog it down, send it out. Cole Hutton's going to get a little bit more aggressive out there. Nice job. He gets him on the ground. He gets that ball loose. Oh my gosh, what a great play by Cole Hutton right there. He's going to send it over to Sherwin. Sherwin's going to get it into the offensive end. He'll bring it in. They got a chance at numbers right now. Sherwin's going to take a low shot. It's going to go off the crossbar, and it's going to come all the way back out to Valley. Valley now with numbers as Gavin Chernus comes out, and he's going to stop that fast break, and it ends up number 1 with Rossman on him as we are approaching the 3-minute mark left in quarter number 1. Rosemount will settle things down. Wait for all their players to get on. We still got Hanel, Sherwin, and Chernus, and our normal 3 close defenders. Rosemount now has got a full complement of offensive players out there, 17 with it. Looks like Sherwin is going to go with 17. Hanel will go with 23. And number 8 pops out, but 17, he's going to start a dodge from distance. He's going to go down the far alley. Cole Hutton stops that one and changes. Good job. Another player goes down again. Rossman on him, and that's going to be a nice shot, but a save by Jamison Zachary on the one hopper. He looks to clear as Rosemount matches up defensively. Pearson Hanel gets it without too much trouble. He looks. He's going to get attacked from behind, and that's going to create a turnover. And we've got a whistle, and we've got a stoppage, and it looks like a flag on the field. We're going to get a slash, and it looks like it's going to be on Rosemount. So that'll be a free clear for the Valley. They'll get it. It looks like Carter Harris will start with the ball on the emblem. And I think it's a 1 minute penalty. We're at 2:08 officially on the clock. One-minute slash on Rosemount. So on the restart, man up for the Valley. Carter Harris will jog it in. He's going to send it near side up top to Arndt. Arndt will jog it back. Looks like he's going to take it into the end zone. Traditionally, as always, he's got the long stick defender on him. He's going to circle behind the net. Some movement. Nice pass from Arndt to Harris, but a great save. He loses it. Didn't know he had it, but it was in his crease, and Rosemount now will look to clear. So a good pass from Arndt to Harris, a good shot, but equal to the task was the Rosemount goalie. Short stick's going to look. He's going to send it down. That one's going to go awry. It's going to be scooped up by Jamison Zachary. He's going to bring it up, send it over to Connor Colson. Colson will change directions. He's got a wide open Carter Harris, and they'll get it back inside as Alex Gilbertson trails him to the left and Connor Colson behind him. They'll settle with 1:10 left, and that should be back to full strength right now. So they kill off the penalty, but the nice, cross-field pass diagonal from Arndt to Bell, but that's not going to connect. It'll be a turnover with 58.5 seconds to go on the restart. Near side now, number 10, long stick. He's going to look to bring it up over the top of Arndt. They get it into the offensive end. Here comes Will Townsend and Cole Hamill with Elijah Deutsch out at midfield. There's going to be a bounce pass, but Rosemount recovers, and they're going to take control. They'll jog it down the far alley as we are officially at 30 seconds right now, so I'm about 2 seconds off on the clock, just so you know, those watching at home. Will Townsend now at the defensive pressure. Going to send it over right in the middle, and another save by Jamison Zachary. He's going to outlet. He looked to get it to Will Townsend, but it was just a fake. He's just going to fake. Now he'll make the safe play, send it over to Aaron Bond, who's going to launch it all the way down into the goalie. It's going to be run down by Tyson Bell at 2.3 seconds remaining. So on the restart, the Rosemount player will do this. Go to period number 2. Rosemount with the lead by a score of 2-1. Let's see if we can get everything reset the way it should be. We're good, gentlemen, right? Let's see what we got. You got some good. Those of you at home on our camera number 2, we know we got the histogram on there. We got the grid lines on there. We'll figure out how to run the camera eventually. But we just don't want to shut down the stream completely due to our own ineptness. So once we figure it out, we'll make it cleaner. We're just learning. We're learning up here in the broadcast booth. So as we ready for camera number 2, or for quarter number 2, Jackson Gilmore out at the face-off near side, Sherwin, far side, Hannell, and we're back to live lacrosse. And Jackson Gilmore is going to come away with that one. He's going to outrun the defender. we do have a flag on the field, so Gilmore's going to draw a penalty. So they've got until the other team gets possession. Arndt's going to get double teamed now as Rosemount's trying to get that ball loose. Arndt's going to run by everybody. He's going to dodge again. He'll come the other side. He looked to get it to Carter Harris, and it just gets knocked out of his stick. So, but that will trigger the penalty with 11:31 into quarter number 2, or remaining in quarter number 2. We're going to have a 1 minute 1 minute offsides, a 30-second penalty to Rosemount. It will start in the near alley with Alex Gilbertson. Man up with a chance to bring this score back to even. Harris with it now up top. He'll fake, but then send it over to Arndt. Arndt is going to go cross field, and that one's going to get picked up. I think he was trying to go to Bell, and it just gets picked off. And now number 10 has got it as Hood tries to go. That one's going to come loose right to Arndt on the pickup. So they're still man up for about another 10 seconds. He'll just bring it back. He's going to wait. He's going to be joined now behind him by a player to be named later. They're back to full strength. Connor Colson was the player that joined us. Gilbertson will send it back to Arndt up top, over to Colson. Colson's going to change directions, but he's going to have a nice shot, but it's going to be stopped by the Rosemount goalie as they look to ride out. It's going to be picked off by Carter Harris. Harris is going to change directions. He's got a step on him still, and he'll get it in the box. He'll shuffle, settle. Now he's going to take another one, and he's going to score. I think officially we would call that an unassisted goal, as he made it all happen. Let's see if we can get a replay of that one. Right there at the end, you could see his celebration. We got his celebration because I was a little bit late to the replay button, but I tell you what, we're going to get better at that. Hey, we got Gilmore back out at the face-off. Sherwin near side, Hannell far side. We're at 10:30 right on the clock. That's a good news. And we're all even up at 2 apiece. We're going to get a false start on Gilmore. So on the restart, that's going to go over to Rosemount. Sherwin now at the pressure defensively. And they'll just bring it out. They're going to roll it all the way over to Hannell's man as they get all the players they want on there on the offensive end. Hannell out there with Sherwin. Here comes Cole Hamill. And of course, we've got Huttenbahn and Rossman out there as well. A lot of rolling of the ball now as Rosemount gets everything settled away. If they finally get another player, that they'll roll it to him. And now we're back to 6-on-6 aside. That was an even strength goal again for Carter Harris. Sherwin 11 versus 11. Rossman will take over. He's going to keep his man in the alley. It'll come back out to 13. That's Cole Hutton who will come out. He looks behind him. He looks beside him. He's using that peripheral vision and now sends it over to Hannell's man. 21's just going to back it out. Looks like he's going to try to bring it down the near side. And now it's behind the net. Aaron Bond is there. Makes him change directions. He's going to look to get a shot. Oh, Rossman had it briefly. He's going to go back after it. Now it's going to be Aaron Bond again here on the near side. They'll send it back up top of the alley. 21's just going to take a look and send it back out to the very front. And now it's going to, nope, he looks, he thinks better of it. Now he does send it over where Cole Hamill is. He's going to start a dodge down the near side. Sherwin's going to pick him up, and then Hannell, and they'll force him back in the alley. Sherwin with it now, and now it comes back up. Oh, just out of the reach of Cole Hamill. He'll start down. Sherwin's there ready to help out again. And now it ends up back at X where Pearson Hannell is located. He'll bring it around. He's going to wrap it around, and he's going to go top shelf and get a goal to bring it back to 3-2. Let's take a look at this. You can see it just goes down in the lane. He's going to get it just wrapped right around the goal and just over Jameson's shoulder. And that'll make our score back to Rosemount 3, the Valley 2. Let's get that face-off camera out there. Jackson Gilmore, we can see him at work again. Looks like Carter Harris is going to come over near side. Far side is going to be Will Townsend at LSM. By the way, Will Townsend will be our senior spotlight today at halftime. It's Will Townsend, senior spotlight. So we are back to live lacrosse. Gilmore gets it out first. He's going to scoop it up. Oh, he's going to lose it just from behind, and that's going to be Rosemount. They'll send it back to the goalie. As we got the clock going under 8:37, goalie steps out of the crease and he'll look to clear as a number of players switch positions and they bring it up the far alley. They're going to get into the offensive end and we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage and I got a replay for no reason because I hit the replay button. They restarted it. Now they said no goal. Now it's going to be Rosemount, or no, it's going to be Eastview ball. Connor Colson's going to have it on his own 40-yard line on the far side. We're officially at 8:19. It now makes its way to Aaron Bond. Aaron Bond will back it out after the touch, and he'll send it over to Caleb Nelson. Aaron will step back to his side. Alex Gilbertson on the field now, and then Braden Kaldenbach will join us here shortly to round out the offensive players for the Valley as we're under 8 minutes to go in quarter two. Sam Arndt with it now down just above the GLE on the far side. He'll send it back behind the net to Zach Hood. Hood is going to look. He's got Tyson Bell right in front. He's going to look to dodge. He'll bring it around. He looked to bounce it right there to Braden Kaldenbach, but that's not going to work. As Rosemount gets out, Caleb Nelson's going to give chase. Braden Kaldenbach's going to give chase. And now Rosemount will get that timeout they wanted last time with possession. So at 7:34 remaining in the first half, Rosemount 3, the Valley 2. So on the restart after that timeout, we're even strength. We've got Rosemount the ball. It's going to be on the far side field, right about the 48-yard line on the Rosemount half. We're at 7:34 remaining. Rosemount with the 1-goal lead. Let's set the defense. Our three close defenders. We've got Pearson, Hannell, Connor Colson, and Hunter Sherwin out in midfield. Bond, Hutton, and Rossman with those long sticks in their hands. And here we go. Even strength possession. Connor Colson here with the defense. Rosemount just gets in and gets a touch. Now they'll bring it out to 21. Pearson Hannell back away. And he'll start a dodge on Connor Colson. He's going to take it down the alley. No switch that time. And that shot's going to go way over. It gets deflected off a stick of the Valley, but backed up by Rosemount behind the end zone. On the restart, Aaron Bond out there with the defensive pressure. Little stumble by the Rosemount player. He's going to bring it around near side of the net. Good job by Bond being in on the hands. He's going to send it cross field. He's going to do it again. No shot there. 13. Sherwin and Hutton will switch. Good talk there. Now Hannell's going to stay with him. Makes it near side. There's one in the middle. That one's going to go over everything. Again, backed up by Rosemount in the end zone. Restart. Aaron Bond will be there. He's going to bring him near side. Going to look to wrap around. He's going to shoot, but that's going to go through the crease but miss everything. Far side of the field backed up by Rosemount. They'll have it again on the restart. Sherwin over there with the defensive pressure. Now it comes up top where Hannell is located. He looks to get it across, but Colson was too close. And now they're going to look to dodge on Sherwin. A little fake screen. He's going to bring it low, sends it behind the net to X, right back out in front. That was a beautiful pass from Rosemount's number one to that other player. from Rosemount. That's going to give Rosemount that 2-goal lead. We'll see if I got that replay fast enough this time. He circles around and he's got a player right in front of the net. Nothing really Jamison Zachary could do on that one. So that's going to give Rosemount that 2-goal lead as we're at officially 6:23 left in the first half. Gilmore, he's got Carter Harris near side and Will Townsend far side. If I haven't mentioned, Will Townsend will be our senior spotlight at halftime. Here we go. That ball's going to get left there. Townsend's going to get in. He's going to get his stick on it. Oh, but the Rosemount player is going to pick it up. He'll be in the far side alley. Townsend gets it out again. He'll scoop it up and he's going to run. He'll send it back to Carter Harris, one hop. So nice play by Will Townsend. By the way, our senior spotlight making a good play. Carter Harris is going to get a touch. He'll send it back to Caleb Nelson. Gilbertson joins the fray with our 3 closemen. Liam Johnson out there now at attack. He will take the place of Zach Hood. Sam Arndt, he's going to wrap around there. Sam's first shot of the game. It's going to go wide of the net on the far side, backed up by what appears to be Liam Johnson behind the net. Nope, Tyson Bell, I apologize. Tyson's going to bring it around. He'll send it near side to Carter Harris. Harris with a long stick on him. He goes down, gets back up. He got another long stick, tries to run through it. He'll send it over to Gilbertson, who's got a long stick on him. Seems like everyone's got a long stick out there for the Irish. That's going to be over the net and backed up by Tyson Bell in the near corner of the end zone. Bell will jog it in. He's got a pick if he wants it from Caleb Nelson. He goes down, but nothing's going to be called either way. Nelson with it now at X. He'll dodge, short stick on him. He'll bring it around. Tyson Bell's going to take a low shot, and he's going to score. That's going to be Bell from Nelson. Oh, golly. I got to remember to hit that replay button. Let's give him a score, and let's see if we can see the end of it. You can see right there just a one-stopper and a nice low shot, low to low for Tyson Bell. He's going to bring that score back to 4-3 in favor of Rosemount with 5:04 left in quarter number 2. Gilmore out, Sherwin near side, Hanno far side. Hope you people are enjoying this close-up camera provided by Steve Bond and Steve Bond Insurance. That's not true. It's going to be won by Rosemount. Aaron Bond now with the pressure. Gilmore looks to exit, but he doesn't have quite enough time, so Gilmore will be out there as a short stick defender. Now he's going to exit, and he's going to be joined by Elijah Deutsch. Well, not join him, but take his spot on the field as another short stick defender. So Deutsch now with the ball on the far side, and once again, it was 8 versus 8. That is so strange how those matchups happen over and over again. Sherwin now, he's going to mirror the Rosemount Irish player who brings it back by X. Everyone's poised. They got 4 players out top. They're going to just look to dodge. Good job. Sherwin's going to repel him back out. Now it's Hanel's man. It's going to make its way over here to Hutton. Hutton in on his hands. He's going to force him wider in the alley. Tell you what, 13 didn't want anything to do it. Now he gets a step. He's going to get around, and he's going to send a shot up over the top of Jamison Zachary. So short-lived for the Valley. Let's take a look. Nice play by the Rosemount player. He's going to just get inside, sidestep another defender, and he's going to send that one just over the top of a kid named Jamison Zachary. So that brings it back to a 2-goal lead with 4:02 left. Jackson Gilmore, Cole Hamill near side, Pearson Hanel far side. That one's trapped. Not a lot going on right now. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage, and that ball's going to go over to the Valley. On the restart, Cole Hamill is going to go pick it up. He'll step into the offensive end. He's going to send it to Carter Harris, who'll jog it down their side. Caleb Nelson out there, and then Alex Gilbertson also joins the offensive end. Harris looks. He's got a long stick on him. He'll send it at X to Liam Johnson. Johnson looks over as Arndt pops out on the far alley. He'll send it up to Gilbertson. Gilbertson over to Nelson as they just spin it around the outside. Nelson will start to initiate. He'll get Gilbertson. It's going to go off his stick, but plenty of time to recover, and he'll send it back to Nelson. Nelson will start again on that short stick. He's going to get around. He's going to draw a double team, a triple team. He gets through all of it, and we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage and a timeout by the Valley. Rosemount leads 5-3. We're at 3:10 left. Get your favorite beverage, relax a little bit, and don't forget our senior spotlight, Will Townsend, LSM. So on the restart, it will be the Valley possession. Their offensive end, it looks like it's going to start down. Sam Arndt is going to start with it about the GLE on the far side. He's got Nelson, Gilbertson, Harris, Bell, and Johnson out there with him. Again, we're at 3:10. Yep, we got the right time on the clock. It's both teams at even strength. I think nope, I didn't start the clock. Proud of myself. Someone's got to be proud of me. You're proud of yourself. That's all that matters. It's all about self-concept, people. Arndt's got it far side. So here we go. Restart. Rosemount 2-goal lead. Arndt will send it into the end zone to X to Tyson Bell. He's going to bring it over near side. He'll send it up to Carter Harris. He'll get it up to Alex Gilbertson. Gilbertson's going to back it out. Long stick on him. He's going to take it to the middle of the field. He's going to look, and he'll find Liam Johnson behind the net. Johnson looks, he's looking, he's going to send it over to Carter Harris. Harris now, long stick on him. He's going to bring middle. He's going to change direction, slip, draws the slide. He's going to still shoot, and it's going to miss near side of the goal. Liam Johnson there to back it up at 2:36 remaining in the first half. Caleb Nelson's there with the pick in case Johnson wants it. He'll use it, bring it around. He's got Sam Arndt. Arndt will send one off the crossbar, or the goalpost, excuse me, and it rebounds out and it goes right back to the goalie. He's going to outlet it. It's going to bounce. Good job by Bell. Gets that one out. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage. Rosemount did get timeout. I'll vouch for that. They got the timeout before the turnover was going to happen. So at 2:14 remaining in the first half, 3 posts, I think, by the Valley so far today, but goalie's best friend. Rosemount with possession and a 2-goal lead when we get back. So on our restart, it'll be Rosemount possession, about their own 45-yard line, right in front of their bench. Kudos go out to our Valley JV team, down 4-0. Down 4-0 to start the game, they come back and defeat Rosemount 8-7. So a great comeback by the JV team. We're 6-on-6 here. Near side, I apologize. 21's going to send it far side. Connor Colson. He's going to force his man down there. Sherwin now at about the 10-yard line. He's going to pivot, send it back out this side, and it makes its way back over top. And now down the near side alley where Cole Hutton. And now he'll turn it over to Aaron Bond, back to Cole Hutton's man, and back up top where Hannell is. They're just going to send it around the periphery. Now he's going to batch out and look to dodge. He'll bring it down the near side. He's going to switch directions. Colson's going to recover. Nice job by Hannell, kind of slowing him down. Nice hard shot. It's going to go up over the net, backed up by Rosemount with 1:42 remaining. Aaron Bond now with the defensive presence. He was going to send him out in the alley. He's going to get a streaking man that goes out of his one of those deals where he tried to shoot before he got it. Good job by Connor Colson just batting it back to Cole Hutton. He'll get it to Jamison Zachary. Zachary now is going to bring it out of the net, and they look to get a good possession. Connor Colson now with it. He's got lots of room. He's going to run it up. Hannell is going to exit. Carter Harris is going to be there as Sam Arndt gets it. Connor Colson will exit now, and it looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Valley with 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll take a little break and be back in about 2 minutes. You people at home probably haven't noticed that every once in a while we have the wrong camera selected, and I know that can be frustrating. Once again, we never said it would be perfect. We just said it would be fun. So on the restart, it is going to be the Valley ball. It looks like Sam Arndt is going to start with it at the 28-yard line, right in front of his bench. He's got Braden Kaldenbach out there with Carter Harris, Tyson Bell. It looks like we've got Liam Johnson, and behind the net at X will be Alex Gilbertson. We're going to go to the wide angle now, which is the lighter camera, and we've got our restart. Sam Arndt's just going to walk it up. I'm sure they're going to look to take the final shot here of the first half. We're at 1 minute and counting. Arndt will back it out. He's got number 7 long stick on him. He's just biding his time. Now he breaks into a little bit of a jog. That is not by any means full speed for him. He's going to back it out. He's going to shuffle, 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 look, shuffle, shuffle. He's going to get Carter Harris to exchange spots. Sam obviously wants to initiate this possession. 35 and counting. He looks. Someone says something to him. He's going to bring it back up. Braden Kaldenbach moves in to give maybe a pick. Arndt's going to bring it now. Now he's running at full speed. He's got Gilbertson coming around the net. Couldn't get it to him. He's going to get inside. He's going to get inside everybody. He's going to take a shot. It's going to miss and roll out of bounds. Good job by Liam Johnson with 9.3 seconds remaining. Johnson's got it now at X. He's going to get a pick by Kaldenbach. He'll go around near side. He's going to wrap around. He's got Tyson Bell, and that's going to be a beautiful pass and shot set up by Liam Johnson with 0.8 seconds remaining. I think we captured that replay. You can see Liam Johnson's going to circle around, and Tyson Bell's going to be right down the slot. He's going to catch the pass. Difficult catch, but he's going to beat the goalie, and that's going to bring our score 5-4 with 0.8 seconds remaining. We'll get the zoomed in look at this. At halftime, remember we got Will Townsend interview, and we'll try to get the grid lines off. Maybe they are off that camera now. Oh my goodness. It's starting to come together. There's a whistle. We're going to go back live. Let's go to our. We'll have the interview in about 3 minutes from now. Those of you interested in hearing more about Will Townsend. So about 3 minutes from now, we'll get that interview at halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's senior spotlight is Will Townsend. Will, why don't you introduce yourself to our viewing audience?
My name is Will Townsend. I'm a senior at Apple Valley. I'm number 19 and I play LSM for the Valley.
How old were you when you first started playing lacrosse?
I was around 4th grade when I first started playing box lacrosse.
Always a defenseman?
Initially I started out in the midfield as a midi, but initially when I was playing, we just didn't have that many defensemen, so my coaches just kind of asked me to try it out, and I just fell in love with it. Never went back to being a midi after that.
What are some of your best memories of youth lacrosse?
Probably winning the state championship in, I believe, 5th grade, and just team bonding with everyone.
What do you think your greatest strengths are as a lacrosse player?
I think my greatest strengths are being physical, being pretty big, able to push people around. I'd say that's probably my greatest strength.
Having said that, Bet you the people in the audience wonder if you play another sport as well.
Yeah, I play football. I'm going to Augsburg University next year, and I'm gonna play outside linebacker.
Same position you played in high school?
Yes.
Hey, as you enter high school now, great season thus far. What are some of your highlights of this season so far?
I think highlights of this year would definitely be beating Shakopee, just having a really good record overall, just always coming together when it counts and being able to overcome our opponents.
You know, 1 year from now, you'll have graduated from Apple Valley High School. Where would we find Will Townsend 1 year from today?
Playing football at Augsburg, majoring in business or exercise science.
10 years down the road, I know you're young, but where do you think you'll be 10 years down the road?
I'm thinking probably either marketing, real estate, computer sciences, or exercise science would probably be a safe bet.
If you had to pick one place in the United States to live 10 years from now, where would you see yourself living?
I'd probably see myself living definitely more southern, likely around the Texas area. I've always been a fan of that area. I think it'd be a nice place to live.
Are you anti-winter?
It depends. Some days I love it, some days I hate it. More often than not, I find myself hating it.
Hey, let's say you could spend the day with any person that is alive in the world right now, and you cannot choose a relative. Who is that person that you would want to spend a day with?
Probably Danielle Hunter, who is a defensive end, outside linebacker in the NFL. And I think that would be a really beneficial experience for me because it would teach me a lot of football skills, how to improve my game and what I do.
Excellent, ladies and gentlemen, that's Senior Will Townsend. All right, we're ready for the start of the second half. Well, we will be in 15 seconds. The clock is set. Here, let me change the period to period 3. There we go. Near side, we've got Rossman. Far side, Sherwin. Gilmore at the X. That means Pearson Hannell will be at the close defense spot right now at this time. Rosemount with the 1-goal lead. We start the second half even strength. And we'll see how the Valley does. It's been their modus operandi to play well in the second halves lately. We'll see what today brings. That ball's still trapped. Gilmore gets it out briefly, but it's going to go over to the Irish with the first possession of the second half. Rossman gives chase. He's going to get it, and that's going to create a turnover. So that ball is going to be picked up by Hannell in the end zone on the restart. He's going to leave it for Rossman. As the Valley looks to clear, Rossman will send it right back to Hannell. Hannell's going to run it up. He's going to go over the top. Great catch by Harris. Harris brings it down to Sherwin. Sherwin's going to take a low shot, just going to miss on the far low corner, backed up by Zach Hood. Sherwin will exit. Caleb Nelson back in, and here comes Alex Gilbertson on the restart. It is Zach Hood. He's going to jog it over to Sam Arndt. Arndt looks for Nelson. Nelson dipped inside, but there's another player right there. Gilbertson comes around. He's going to go high, but that's going to be stopped by the Rosemount goalie. He's got it in the crease. He'll exit now, send it up the far alley to Longstick. Longstick's going to send it up to 3. He's going to miss everybody. That's a contested ball. Contested ball. Rossman gets a stick on it. He looks to scoop, scoops it to himself. He looks to fake pass. That's going to come loose. The other player now, Gilbertson's got it, and Rossman picks it up again. He's going to send it up to Will Townsend. Townsend, it goes under his stick. He'll pick it up now. He's going to pivot. He loses it again, and it's going to be contested again. It's still available, still available. Townsend gets physical. Aaron Bond's in there now. We're going to get a whistle and a failure to advance on the Lightning, and now we're going to get double flags coming out. We're going to get a penalty on somebody doing something. The ball was dead, and a third penalty comes out. So we'll have to wait and sort this one out to see exactly what happens. 10:37. Let me get the clocks back even. The officials are all going to meet. Something happened right there as the ball went out of bounds, or something was said again. So we do have 3 officials tonight, and all 3 officials through the flag. Aaron Bond is in the box. There's also a player for Rosemount in the box, both on knees. So it looks like at a minimum, a player on each side is going to go into the sin bin. And we'll see what else happens. Nothing. We'll get the official scores right next to us in the press box. They'll maybe give us something once they get an update. Here we go. Here it comes, a penalty, a slash 1 minute. That's going to be Aaron Bond. Another penalty, unsportsmanlike 1 minute, 1 minute, unsport. It feels like, oh boy, I don't know if they all cancel out or not. It looks like they got a 1 minute each way and an unsportsmanlike each way. So it might be all even. We'll get an official determination here in a moment. No matter what, it looks like it's going to be possession to the Valley. Far side, it's Carter Harris. He's got it on about the 46-yard line over there. So Bond will be out. Will Townsend will take his spot at close defense. We're still waiting. Now we've got the restart. Help me. What's happening? What's happening? Arndt's going to get it. Oh, he's just going to bounce off him. It's going to go into the Rosemount goal, and they've got it back. Sorry, I was mesmerized by something. I don't know what it was, but Rosemount now looks to clear. Still don't know exactly the penalty situation. We'll try to update it as Rosemount now gets it into the offensive end. Sherwin and Hannell are going to be out there. It looks like we're 5-on-5. Is that what I'm seeing out there? 5-on-5 lacrosse right now. Both team now there's still 5-on-5. I got it. They're going to roll it over to the far side. He's going to start a dodge from distance. Sherwin is there. He's going to go down the alley. He's going to send it back to X. Pearson Hannell on the near side. He'll switch directions. Will Townsend's man is behind the net now. Will's out in front. It looks like we've got New in for, it looks like we might be now a brief, looks like it might be a brief power play here for Rosemount as they've got 6 players on the field. So man down right now for the Valley. They're going to send it right in front. That's going to skip all the way accidentally. They hit a goalpost. Jamison Zachary's out. He's going to scoop it up. Nice play by Jamison. He's going to fake pass it. He's got Will Townsend going up the far side. He's looking. He's just going to send it all the way down the field. That'll probably clear off the penalty. That one's going to still be free. It's going to be picked up in the offensive end by the Irish, and they'll bring it back down to the offensive end. Still man up for the Irish as the ball's out top now. They're going to spin it back out right to the point. One is going to look to shoot, and that's going to go over the net and everything. Backed up by the Irish. We're at 8:39 to go in the third quarter. Restart. Irish behind in the end zone. They'll send it up near side. Rossman steps out. He's joined by Hutton on this side. Sherwin up at the point. Now we're back to even strength. There's going to be a low shot to the left of the goal. We're back even strength, 6-on-6 aside as Connor Colson joins the offensive or the defensive end. Back behind the net. Cole Hutton will step out. He's going to force the player deeper. Ooh, gets him in the midsection. And they're going to wrap it around and get a score there. So it seems every time we get back to 1, they're going to push it back to 2. Just another one of those wraparound goals. Let's take a look at it. He's just going to come around. It's just going to go near side over Jameson's shoulder. So that's going to bring it back to a 2-goal lead for Rosemount. We're at 8:19 left in the third quarter. Hamill far side, Rossman near side, Gilmore at the face-off X. Cole Hamill will be back at close defense to start this face-off. And we're back live. This is Gilmore. He's going to scoop it out. He's going to get it up briefly. He's going to go down. That ball is still contested. Rossman gets in there. We're going to get a whistle and a hold, it looks like, on Rosemount. So it'll be possession. Zach Hood's got to back out in the alley, and he'll have it now on the restart. He's joined on the far side, just on the field. Caleb Nelson, he'll spin it back to Arndt. Caleb Nelson now on the feet. That was Carter Harris out first and Alex Gilbertson. Nelson now with it. He'll send it over to Gilbertson. He had to battle the sun a little bit there, but he recovers, picks it up. Long stick on him. It'll go back to Caleb Nelson, who just went over and back, didn't realize where he was on the field. So there's an unforced turnover back to Rosemount with the possession. And now they're back live. Now they got numbers a little bit. Rossman forces it down in the alley. He's going to recover with the help of Cole Hutton, and that's going to create a turnover with Zach Rossman bringing it back up. He's got wide open Zach Hood in front. He's going to shoot it right off the chest of the goalie, and it's going to be a save by the Irish. Now they're on the far side. Hood forces it back to the goalie. It's going to come all the way up near side. Arndt and Bell both recover, but they get it over the top into the offensive end. Sherwin now is going to give a little bit more pressure. He's going to force him back the other way. He's got the ever-present Rossman on his side. It'll go behind the net. Aaron Bond's going to step out there, going to lose him just for a minute, but recovers nicely back to the far alley where Hutton is and back out to Hannell's man. Connor Colson, the remaining complement defense out there. Rossman now back. They're just going to send it around the periphery again. Again, Rosemount with the 2-goal lead here about midway through the third quarter. Going to start a dodge from distance on short stick, Connor Colson. Sherwin's there ready on his left, Hannell on his right. That one's going to be an errant pass. It's going to go to Jamison Zachary. It's going to be past Connor Colson, scooped up nicely by long stick number 7. He'll send it near side. Aaron Bond is going to stop that attack, and they settle it back down as Rosemount looks to get all their players back on the field. They'll roll it back over here to the near side. In the far alley or the near alley, now back to the goal line. Aaron Bond steps out. Cole Hutton now out top, and they'll just send it around. A couple of players are going to exchange. They'll send it up to 15. It bounces out of his stick, but he's going to dodge from distance. Sherwin's going to send him down the near side alley. He's in on the hips. He's going to go down. Nothing called. Rossman's going to pick it up. Oh, now we're going to get a penalty from way, way away from the play. And I'm sure this is going to go to Sherwin maybe on a trip. Rosemount changes 4 players. We're going to get a 1-minute trip. That's going to go to Hunter Sherwin. So man down situation, 2 goals down with 5:52. So an excellent opportunity here for the Irish and an important man down situation for the Valley. It's Townsend and Bond near the net. It's Rossman and Hannell far from the net with the long sticks and Connor Colson in the middle. Ball's going to start here at the 24-yard line in the near alley. This will expire at 4:42 on the clock. Excuse me, 4:52 on the clock. So we'll see if the Valley can kill this one off. Aaron Bond now with a little bit of pressure. He's going to bring it around. He's going to take a shot. Zachary's going to get a piece of it. Will Townsend's out to get it. Will Townsend's going to give a little bit of pressure. Nice job by Townsend, and Rossman's going to clean it up. He's going to run with speed. He's going to change directions. He's going to pivot. He's going to get in. He's going to give it to the short stick Colson, who's going to be taken on by a whole bevy of players. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout for the Valley with 4:19, 4:20 to 5:20 to go. If you add 20 and 8, 28 seconds left to kill on this man down situation. So on the restart here, it'll be the Valley ball right here on the near side on their own side of the 50 at the 48. Looks like Carter Harris will go. The good news is there won't be a player that between him and the 50-yard line, but who knows what might be waiting for him in the offensive end. We've got the proper camera selected now. Might have had the wrong camera that whole time. Don't know for sure. We're back to even strength, both teams. We've got Harris, Nelson, Liam Johnson out there with Bell and Hood. They've made him back up, but the ball was at the. There we go. They get it right. So he's going to be able to get into the offensive end, but he's got a couple of players right there to get to him. There we get we're going to get an offsides, I think, on Rosemount as one of the players stepped over. Don't know why they don't just go and join the fray, but we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage right there. It's going to be a 30-second offside on Rosemount. So we're going to be 5-on-5 aside, and then it'll be about an 8-second penalty once the penalty to Sherwin expires in what I think is 18 seconds, 12 seconds. I can't do the math. 16 seconds. It should be a man up. So we're going to be 5-man aside, 5 aside, and then it'll be about a 18-second penalty or a 12-second advantage for the team called the Valley. Caleb Nelson, he's just going to drag it right now. We should be back to even strength. So man up right now. Connor Colson's going to bring it back down, and this is going to be very short. He'll send it up top to Harris, back over to Colson. Colson back to Harris. Harris back to Colson. They're even strength now, so it's all 6-on-6 aside. It's going to come over to Gilbertson. He'll pivot. He'll pivot, send it back behind the net. Little wrap on by Tyson Bell. That's not going to score. It's going to come out. Caleb Nelson can't get it. It goes off the Rosemount stick, and that one's going to roll out of bounds, and that'll be back to the Valley with 4:18 remaining in the third quarter. Restart now. Zach Hood's got it. He's going to jog it in. He'll send it back up to Connor Colson. Colson to Caleb Nelson. Nelson back over to Harris. Harris is going to jog it down the far alley. He'll give a little bit more speed. He's going to look to shoot. He's going to fire one, and it's going to be over everything, but that one's going to be backed up by the Irish. So on the restart, they will look to clear and bring it up the near side. Aaron Bond back on the field as he's served his penalty. Rosemount's going to run it up. Good job by the long stick getting into the offensive end. Hannell and Sherwin, and it looks like Caleb Nelson still out there defensively. Back behind it, X now, Cole Hutton with the defensive pressure versus Rosemount's number 13. He's going to jog it up the far alley. Rosemount now gets all their players back on the field. And now short stick at the 35, looking to start from distance. Sherwin with him. He's going to send him down the far alley. Cole Hutton's there. They'll draw a slide. It's going to come back up. 13's going to run absolutely through the entire defense. He's going to score. And looks like he's going to draw a penalty as well. So that's going to push the lead to 3 goals for the Irish with 3:17 remaining. And we'll see what this penalty is going to be. It's going to be a 1-minute slash. It's going to be on Valley, the Valley. And it looks like Hunter Sherwin's going to go into the penalty box again. So Gilmore out there to take the draw. Man down for a minute. This one will expire at 2:17. Jake Rossman near side. Will Townsend will move into the defensive end and play close defense or LSM. I'm sure him and Rossman will switch once possession is determined. Big one to win here if Jackson can win this one. That ball's going to come loose. It's still contested. Gilmore and Rossman both give. It's still available. Still available. Rossman's going to go down. He's going to get back up. But the Irish have got it. We're going to get another flag on the play. That one came from quite a ways away. And let's see what this penalty is going to be. It's going to be a slash on Rosemount's number 2. He's aghast. He can't understand what he did wrong. So now we're 5-on-5 aside. It's going to be a brief power play in about 48 seconds for the Valley, but it will give a free clear for the Valley. And Carter Harris has it on the Lightning emblem as we restart at 3 minutes and counting in the third quarter. Back to Gilbertson, back to Harris. Harris over to Arndt. Arndt back to Harris. Harris looks for Gilbertson, but Gilbertson's there. Again, we're 5-on-5 here for a bit longer. Harris is going to get by. Nope. He's going to pivot, come in. He's going to fake. He's going to take a shot. Nice save by the goalie. I think that was earmarked for the top corner. Goes off the goalie. Backed up by Zach Hood in the back of the end zone on the restart. He's at X. He's going to bring it near side. He's going to draw a slide. He'll pivot. Defenseman goes down. He'll send it over to Tyson Bell. Back out to Gilbertson. That pass to Harris is going to miss. Arndt's going to give chase. The defender is going to overrun it. Arndt's going to pick it up. He had 3 on him, no chance to make a pass, so he'll just run it back and settle things down. As now it's a brief power play for the Valley as Connor Colson joins the offensive attack. Oh, no call there. I thought we had a loose hold. I think we did get a loose hold, so the possession will go back to the Valley. They're man up for just a brief amount of time. It'll be Arndt here in the near alley on the restart as we now are at 2 minutes and counting. They're back to even strength. Harris sees him coming over the top. Arndt with it now. He's going to send it back to Harris. Harris over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson's going to look. He's going to feign a shot. Now he's going to take one, and he's going to beat him far side down low. So that'll bring our score back to a 7-5 score with officially 147 remaining on the clock. Let's see what type of replay if we got that one soon enough. Gilbertson with it. You can see he just goes overhand, bounces it just to the lower side of the goalie. And we've got a big face-off here. Gilmore here, near side Rossman, far side Sherwin. Good sportsmanship there at the face-off X as they give each other a little knuckle bump. And here we go. We got a whistle and a false start on Rosemount. Sherwin will come in and he'll take possession here on the restart. He brings it down the near side. He's got Arndt there. He'll step it in, get the box. He's going to run away from that long stick, number 7 now. He's going to look. He's going to send it far side. It's going to make it back to our guy. Oh, the one official said now the officials are going to get together. The officials are going to get together. One called over and back. The other guy says, no, it wasn't over and back. So this will be interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. The one guy that is actually there to see it got overruled. And now the other guy comes in and says it is going to be. So that's 2 over and backs now in bad situations for the Valley. On our restart, Rosemount ball, to the chagrin of many of the fans in the stands. Well, at least those that are for the Valley. Rosemount's going to get a touch. They'll back it out now as we're under a minute 20 to go here in the third quarter. Rosemount again with that 2-goal lead. Going to bring it down. Braden Kaldenbach out there defensively. He's going to be back behind the net now. He's going to circle. He's going to get a pick. He's going to step out all the way back out front now. Makes it over here to number 21. He gets a step. He's going to send it right in front. And another nice pass and score. Jamison Zachary's going to give that one up, but nothing much he could have done on that one. And that will push our lead to 8-5 Rosemount. We're at 57.5 seconds remaining. And I did not get a replay on that one. Here we go. We're going to switch to the close camera. So here we go. We got Gilmore at the X, Pearson Hannell near side, Cole Hamill on the far side. 3-goal lead, 1 minute, under 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Gilmore's going to scoop that one out. He's going to get it. He's got a step. He's going to send it over to Zach Hood, but that's going to miss the connection. It's going to roll out of bounds and be a turnover. 48 seconds remaining, and it's going to be Irish ball in the far alley as they look to clear and continue their offensive onslaught. Back to live lacrosse. The goalie's got it now. He's going to walk it up. Be nice to have a timely turnover here for the Valley. Going to send it up just out of the reach of Tyson Bell. They get it into the offensive end. They're going to send it down. Pearson Hannell is going to force him back in the alley. It'll come up near side and then back out front. That's Cole Hamill with the defensive pressure as 21 backs it out, checks the clock as we're at 21 seconds and counting. And he's going to start his dodge. Cole Hamill is going to try to force him this way. He's going to get around. Gavin Chernus is there. It's going to be reversed over. Chernus gets a hand on that. Rossman's going to get it. He's going to send it the length of the field. It's going to bounce. It was on net. Now the goalie's going to send it all the way back this way. Aaron Bond's going to pick that one off. End of quarter number 3 as Rosemount 8, the Valley 5. Well, some work yet to be done for the Valley. Here we're going to start quarter number 4. The Valley down by 3. Gilmore out at the face-off X. Rossman far side. Sherwin near side. We got 30 seconds left here. It'll be a great opportunity to see. Playoffs will start for the Valley next Thursday. Next Thursday will be playoff game number 1. So catch us again on the stream next Thursday. And let's see what will happen here. I'm going to try to get the camera right every single time for the stream this quarter. That's a goal that we've set for ourselves up here in the press box. Been pretty good on the clock, don't you guys think? Pretty good on the clock. Gilmore out there. Here we go. Quarter number 4. Let's see if the Valley can come up with that magic they've had the last 3 games of their season. It's going to come out. We got guys going down. It's going to spike the hands up. So something's going to go awry. And it's going to go a loose hold on Rosemount. So the first possession is going to go to the Valley. Sherwin's going to run it in. He's going to get a touch in the box. He's going to send it back up to Zach Hood. Gilbertson's out there calling the box. Sherwin's going to exit. And it looks like it's going to be Sam Arndt will be the 6th player that's on the field. And Kaldenbach's going to send it over to Arndt now. As we are got the clock going, everything looks good. We got the right camera. He's going to toss it to Liam Johnson. Johnson's going to bring it up. He's going to draw a long stick. That one's going to pop out. Kaldenbach goes in to get it, but the Rosemount players are going to get there first as they bring it down the offensive end. Kaldenbach gives chase. They're going to get a touch. 6 on the near alley. So a nice turnover for the Irish. They're going to jog it back, send it at X as they look to get the full complement of players. Elijah Deutsch out there with Pearson Hannell now, and Connor Colson will be the 3 short midfielders. Bond, Hutton, and Rossman per usual as Deutsch forces the Rosemount Irish player deeper in the alley. It takes up top, makes it to the far hash. Pearson Hannell steps out. 21 near side, Elijah Deutsch ready. He's going to bring it to the middle. Cole Hutton's there. He's going to get free. He's going to take a shot. That's going to go off Jamison Zachary. A nice save. It looks like Sam Arndt, a rare possession here on the defensive end. He's going to pick that up. He's going to jog it all the way in. They got numbers here for a brief minute. Arndt's going to go. He's going to wait. He's going to get it. Send it. Nice save off Liam Johnson's shot. It's going to go out of bounds. Nope, it's going to stay in bounds. Good hustle by both Johnson and Hood. Hood's going to pick it up. He's going to look to wrap it around. He tried to hit Tyson Bell up the side. That goes off a defenseman. Hood recovers. He's got it back at X, and now he'll get it out to Bell as the Valley looks to settle a little bit. Carter Harris now on the field and Alex Gilbertson as well. So all 6 attackmen as Carter Harris runs with some speed here to the near side. He'll loft one back up to Gilbertson. That far side, there's a little bit of sun that all the players got to deal with every time that ball comes to that far side. That's going to go over Arndt's head. He's going to get beat down to the ball. Nothing on Arndt, but number 1's got it. They've got chance at numbers now. Back there, that one's going to come loose. They got it right in front, and that's going to be an easy goal for the Irish right there on a little unforced error again by the Valley. That's going to drive it to a 4-goal lead. I think I'm a little bit late, but there's nothing that could have done that. You can see the Rosemount Irish player had it within 2 feet of the goal. Not much could be done there by Jamison Zachary. So a lot of work to be done here by the Valley. Gilmore back out there. Cole Hamill near side. Will Townsend far side. We're officially at 9:17 remaining. We got a whistle and a stoppage false start on the Irish. So the ball's going to go to Cole Hamill and the Valley. He's going to run it into the offensive box. He'll get a touch. Caleb Nelson's coming towards him. He'll get the ball. He will change directions. It'll go over to Carter Harris. Harris is going to jog it in, and Sam Arndt back on the field again. They're not going to let Caleb Nelson get it, and Carter Harris will just bring it down the near side. He's going to back it out. Number 3 for Rosemount. He's really trying to keep it out of Carter Harris's hands. He's going to Caleb Nelson's hand. Nelson now from distance, a little toe drag. He's going to get into the offense zone. He's going to draw a slide, get it to Nelson or to Harris. Harris gets triple teamed. That's going to be a turnover, and the Irish are going to bring it back down with numbers. Long stick gets it over there. There's going to be a shot, and that's going to beat him short side, and that's going to make him double up the Valley score. Makes it a 10-5 score with 8:28 remaining. Again, with numbers, good transition play for Rosemount on that possession. So back at the face-off, near side Sherwin, far side Hannell. Gilmore out at X. Got to play mistake-free from here on out to have a chance to get back in this one. Gilmore contested, that ball is loose. Gilmore goes down. Rosemount's going to pick it up, and it'll be their possession as they get it into the offensive end. And now we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage and a timeout by the Irish with 8:16 remaining in quarter number 4. So on the restart, it'll be Rosemount possession, and they'll be man up for a minute as the Valley gets a 1-minute slash to Jackson Gilmore. So critical time, as if they're all been critical, but this is a big one here. Rosemount possession, they're man up for the next 1 minute. This will expire at 7:16. Ball's going to start in the far alley at about the 15-yard line. We've got Connor Colson with the short stick out there with Rossman and Hannell up top, and Bond and Townsend down low. They're going to send it around near side. They're just going to keep it outside. No hurry here, I'm sure, for the Irish with the 5-goal lead, and they can kill a minute without having to much do anything here. Now we're going to get another penalty. They just told, someone yelled at Sherwin to run on the field, and they were man down, and now we're going to get another penalty for too many men on the field. So it's going to be a 2-man advantage here for the Irish. So 2 men up. I don't know how long that second penalty is. I think just a 30-second penalty for too many people. Oh my gosh, there's going to be another one. Will Townsend, he'd had enough. He's going to get another 1 minute. I think we're going to be 3 men down now. As Townsend's going to go to the box, it looks like he's going to get a push with possession, I'm going to guess. He's going to talk to the other official exactly what it is. 1 minute. Oh, just a 30-second push. Do we get to have... Maybe you can't have less than 4 people on the field. Now Cole Hutton is going to be asked. Now we're going to get another penalty. It maybe has fallen apart, a delay a game, I don't know what. This official is not very happy. He's going to tell 17. If everyone's talking to him, the other official is going to come and talk to this official. Do we have to lose another player now? What's going to happen? We do have 3 long sticks out there. They've got 6 players. There's 7:36. I'm going to get the clock synced up. So I think the first thing that happened was we, for some reason, thought we need another player on the field. So we got a man up on that one. Then we got the 30-second push. And then apparently we didn't leave the field fast enough and got another 30-second penalty, I think. They're just going to pass it all over the place. Good job by our 3 defenders out there. And that one doesn't get through. Rossman's going to block that one. It's going to come through. It's still contested. Aaron Bond tries to sweep it, kick it, sweep it. Here comes one more player for the Lightning. Connor Colson's on there. He can't quite get it. Rossman's going to take a shot and a push. He's going to go down. Nothing. Now the fans are unhappy that nothing was called there. It's going to make it to the side of the net. He's going to step inside Bond, and he's going to get one over the shoulder. And that's going to be a goal for Rosemount. That's going to make it 11-5. We're at 6:57 remaining. Don't know what this means for all of the penalties that have happened, but it looks like we're all back to even strength. Everyone seems to be out of the penalty box. Gilmore back out at the draw. Hannell far side. Carter Harris near side with 6:57 left. And we're back to live. Gilmore's going to get out. He's going to pick that one up with speed. He's going to put his head down, run through everybody. He's going to take a shot. It's going to go over the net, but backed up by Sam Arndt on the restart. 6:48. We'll see if the Valley can get their wits back together and put some scoring opportunities here. He's going to send that one out to Tyson Bell. No one was looking. Bell's going to scoop that up. He'll bring it far alley to Nelson. Nelson's going to look back to Arndt at X. Arndt's going to survey the situation. He's going to send it back over to Nelson, back up to Bell. Gilbertson's going to get it now. He's got a short stick on him. He's going to look to take it down the far side. That one's going to be taken away by Rosemount as they streak down. They got numbers here. Good hustle by Tyson Bell to get all the way back on a back check. He gets that one. Gavin Chernus out there now. Will Townsend's going to pick it up. 2 Valleys run into each other. We're going to get a whistle, a stoppage, and a flag. Don't know. Don't know if we were offsides. Don't know exactly what happened. The officials are going to talk. We don't have a lot of players on the left side of the field right now. They're going to try to sort it out. We'll see what happens here. Don't know. There's a lot of pointing to the right by the official. We get a flyover. It's a 30-second penalty. We got the slowest flyover in the history of mankind going on. Whatever happened, it's going to be a penalty on Rosemount. Should be a free clear, I think. I don't know the rules, but should be a free clear. But Carter Harris, and maybe. But why don't we get a free clear? Anybody know? There we go. There we go. They got it figured out. 6:01, 6:01. It looks like a 30-second man up. Carter Harris is going to jog it down. He'll send it to Sam Arndt, right back to Harris, back to Arndt. They play catch. Now it finds its way to Bell, back to Arndt. Arndt over to Harris. Harris looks at Gilbertson, sends it back to Arndt, back to Harris. Harris right down to Tyson Bell. He's going to hit the goalie right in the mask, it looked like. And that one's going to be in and out of the crease. And it looks like that's going to be the Valley possession in the far side. The ball is in the crease, back out, and then back in the crease. So there it goes back. Arndt's now got it on the 20-yard line. Now back to Harris. Harris sends it to Gilbertson. He'll circle. He's got Bell. There's Hood, and there's There's the nicest offensive play of the night for the Valley right there as they score, and they're going to bring it back to 6-11. I think we got that one on replay. A little tic-tac-toe play right there for the Valley. Gilbertson has it. He sends it over to Bell. Bell hits Hood, fake, and shot, and they get it beyond the goalie. So there's still life, still life. Let's see if they can put a couple together. At least finish strong in this game as Gilmore's back out at the X. Rossman and Hannell, two long sticks now, trying to get possession. And Rosemount will match us with two long sticks of their own. That one's out. Gilmore's got the first shot at it. It's going to go over, but Rossman's going to pick it up, immediately get it to Bell. And we got a touch. Rossman's going to exit. He's going to be replaced by Carter Harris as Hood's going to circle back to X. GLE. Now he gets into the end zone. Caleb Nelson out. Carter Harris out. Bell. Looks like Sam Arndt and Alex Gilbertson the way we started the game. Nelson sends it, rolls it over to Gilbertson as we're at 5 minutes and counting. Gilbertson's got a long stick, but he'll start a dodge, bring it to the middle of the field, loses his bottom hand on it, but recovers, gets it to Arndt. Arndt sends it to Harris. They all have long sticks on them. Nice pirouette move. He draws a slide. He looks, he fakes, he looks. He looks again. He's going to send it Tyson Bell up to Caleb Nelson. Nelson back to Arndt. Arndt's going to look. He's going to take a long shot. It's going to be gobbled up by the goalie. He's going to look to outlet it, but Sam Arndt's going to get it. A little bit numbers now. He's going to hit it right in front, but that pass is going to go awry. And I think it was a pass. So either way, backed up by the Rosemount goalie or out of bounds. Either way, it's Rosemount's possession as they look to clear. Far side alley, long stick with it. Zach Hood will go over. Pass up the middle, Pearson Hannell, that's going to come free. They get it now, that's going to be over and back. Nope, they weren't a touch apparently, so it didn't matter. Apparently you can do that. We'll have to check the rule book or get someone that is smarter than us in the press box. It's going to make it far side. The sun has drifted, lowered a little bit, so the sun isn't as bad now on the far side of the field as we're under 4 minutes. 5-goal lead. They're just going to kill this as much as they can. Sherwin versus 21 out here. He's going to force him to come out. He's going to get around him. Hannell's there. He's going to draws a slide. He's going to get it. That one's loose. They got a chance. They're going to get it back. It's still loose. It's still loose. He's going to pick it up. Nice job by number 5 for Rosemount. He's going to feed it. Going to get inside of Chernus, but that one's going to be stopped. That's going to be Chernus going to create that turnover. Jamison Zachary with it now as he looks to clear as we're at 3:20 and counting. Zachary's going to hit a streaking Gavin Chernus. Chernus with a lot of speed. He's got Bell right in front, but that connection is just going to miss. It's going to roll out the back of the end zone, and possession will go right back to Rosemount on the restart. Goalie's going to send it to the long stick far side hash mark. Hood and Arndt are there. That one's going to be picked up. Eli Deutsch gets out. He's going to create a turnover. We're going to get a whistle, and now we get a flag. And it's going to be I don't know if we're going to get a cross check, body check. Oh, now we're going to get another penalty. The wheels are falling off a little bit right now. So it's going to be a 30-second violation for something. Another 30-second for something, so a total of 1 minute. That's going to go to Elijah Deutsch. He's going to walk over to the tent. Now the other official's going to get involved. We're going to get all 3 officials in here. At the end of the day, though, it is going to be a man-down situation. We're at 2:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. So nothing on Elijah Deutsch there. It was a push on Zach Hood, which must have happened away from the play, and then a conduct penalty on the bench. So I think it's a man-up situation. Hold it. So no penalty to Hood. He's just in the box. It's a bench penalty, apparently, I guess. They seem to throw the flag on some sort of contact, but who knows? Anyway, we're back to live lacrosse. Rosemount with the man up. They're just content to play it around the outside right now. My feeling is if they can score, they're going to try to score. 13 sends it down low on our defense. We've got Bond and Hannell, it looks like, with Rossman and Hutton. Sherwin joins it, so we're back to even. The Valley's going to try to lock down everybody now, see if they can create a turnover. Outside Connor Colson with his man. We're at 2:10 and counting. I think if you're within 5, he's going to get a step. He's going to fire one. It's going to go off of Jamison Zachary's stick over the net. We're at 1:59 and remaining on the restart. Pearson Hannell's going to step in front of that lane. It's going to go away, but it's going to be picked up by number 128's got it. I think if you're 5 or more, you don't have to keep it in the box. He's going to get around. Nice job by Connor Colson on the back check. He's going to get it loose. Jake Rossman, he's going to send it all the way over to Aaron Bond. Bond's got it. He's going to run it into the offensive end, change directions. He's going to take it to the middle of the field. He's going to fake and shoot and score. So unassisted goal, Aaron Bond. He's going to bring it back to an 11-7. Oh, I've given the wrong team the points. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to reset that. Here's what I got to do. I'm not going to get a replay on it. I'm a terrible, terrible person. 1. We're going to get back to the right score. We got a false start. White ball's going to get it on the restart. We're at 127 and counting. The score is now correct, 11-7 to Irish, as Carter Harris is going to bring it into the offensive end. He's going to look to get around 14. He'll stutter step. He's going to pivot. He's going to look. He's got a streaking number 2, Alex Gilbertson, and that's going to be a score. Nice feed, nice work by Carter Harris. He's going to get that one to Alex Gilbertson. This one, I think I got a little bit of a replay. You can see Carter draws him, and here comes in the far side. We're going to get the shot by Alex Gilbertson to bring it back to a 3-goal lead. Miracles can happen. 1:10 left. And Jackson Gilmore out. Hannell and Rossman. They got to keep it in the box now if they get the offensive possession. That one's going to come loose. It's still good job by the Irish player. He's going to kick it. He's going to pick up, get it. He's going to get it, and we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage. And that's going to be a timeout for Rosemount with exactly 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock. 3-goal lead with Rosemount possession in their end when we get back. Back at it. 3-goal deficit. It'll be the Irish ball. It looks like they're going to have it about the near alley, about the 29-yard line. Once they get it into the offensive box, they'll need to keep it in the box. We're going to look like we're going to double right away. Jamison Zachary's going to step out of the net for a little 10-man ride double team. Open net right now for Rosemount. Jamison Zachary's going to kind of play both inside Rossman and Bond give chase. He gets in the offensive box. Now they'll have to keep it in. They're going to send it out. Ooh, I thought he was outside the box over there, but I can't really see where the box line is over there. As we're at 40 seconds, still going to double team. Cole Hutton now will go back to give chase. So far, a good job by the Irish just keeping it in the box. Open net again as Jamison Zachary looks to get that one free. Got to check his stick, I think. That guy, 11's got the magic stick. Nice job just running it all off. Now he's going to get inside, and he's going to shoot and score with 6.9 seconds remaining. So a great job by Rosemount's number 11, I believe it was. He took shot after shot, maintains possession. He's going to put it back in the net. So that's going to be a 4-goal lead with just under 7 seconds remaining. Again, first playoff game we believe will be next Thursday. It will be a home game as the Valley looks at being either the 1 or the 2 seed. The other one in contention would be Edina. Rosemount came in today 6-5. Gilmore has his chance, can't quite get it. Now he's going to win that face off. He's going to send. Last regular season game, the victory goes to the Rosemount Irish. Final score, Rosemount 12, the Valley 8. We'll wait for our section seedings. It'll be interesting to say the least. And pay attention to Game Changer here over the next week. I believe the seeding will happen either Friday or Saturday this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and the playoff pairings will be back by next Monday. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll catch you next time.